Welcome into the Sarah Automotive High School Game of the Week on WOTM and WOIL Television. I'm Jibadell Abrams along with Zachary Thomas Abrams, and it's Miss SHS night at Sylacauga High School tonight. A beautiful, beautiful evening for football, and Zach, Sylacauga and Childersburg is one of those games. It's not a regional matchup, but it's a very important game to both these communities.
Yes, it is a very important game. It'd be great if either one of them won.
B.B. Comer playing up the road at Winterboro tonight. We'll try to get some scores on that as well. But let's head down to the field and pick up on some of the Miss SHS festivities.
Kendra is the daughter of Sherry Williams. She is escorted by her grandfather, Alton Williams. Kendra is sponsored by the Sylacauga Signature Show Choir. She is currently the president of the Spanish Club and president of Sylacauga Choral Company. She is a member of the Library Club and National Honor Society. Kendra plans on attending college and earning a degree in social psychology. Her favorite high school memory was when Sylacauga Signature presented their show about life being so much more than working for momentary.
Guys, I can't hear you because his
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for
thing
Miss
is on
Kendra
box.
Miles.
You got it.
The fourth candidate is Miss Bevan Walker. Bevan is the daughter of Brian and Crystal Walker. She is being escorted by her father, Brian. Bevan is sponsored by Sylacauga Varsity Cheer. She is the president of the senior class and captain of the cheer squad. She is a member of Future Business Leaders of America, Focus, Health Occupational Students of America, National Honor Society, and Student Council. She is a member of First United Methodist Church. After high school, Bevan wants to pursue a career in athletic training. Her favorite memory is the class of 22 bonding together to decorate homecoming floats every chance that they got. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Miss Bevan Walker. Our final candidate is Miss Lacey Wood. Lacey is the daughter of Jeff and Lisa Wood, and she is the youngest sister of Lauren and Lane Wood. She is being escorted by her father, Jeff, tonight. Lacey is sponsored by Student Council. She is the president of the Student Council, public relations coordinator of Future Business Leaders of America, and Aggie News Network social media chairman. She has been a member of FBLA, P Club, and Sylacauga Signature's competitive show choir for 4 years. She is also a member of Junior Civitan, Sister for Sister, and Skills USA. Lacey attends Church of the Highlands, where she serves in the nursery with students and as a worship leader. She is also a class member of Leadership Sylacauga. After graduation, Lacey plans to major in broadcast journalism and minor in communications. Her aspiration is to become a news anchor. Her favorite memory from high school is the last day of school before the first quarantine hit. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Miss Lacey Wood. And now for the winner of the coveted title of Miss SHS 2021. The winner is Miss Bevan Walker. Congratulations on this honor, Bevan. The student body and faculty are proud of you. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give Bevan and all of these amazing young women a big round of applause.
There you have it, Miss SHS crowned pregame tonight at Legion Stadium in Sylacauga. Pregame brought to you by Sylacauga City Councilman District 3, Nate Brewer. And Sylacauga hosting Childersburg tonight. Brought to you in part by the Sarah Automotive High School Game of the Week, also by Anya, Donahue Physical Therapy, Sylacauga Parks and Rec, State Representative District 33 Ben Robbins, Heritage South Federal Credit Union, Talladega County Revenue Commissioner Cindy Pennington, Marble City Pharmacy, and Mr. Rick Morris, along with Coosa Valley Medical Center. Our national anthem brought to you by Sylacauga Glass. Starting lineups by Community Funeral Home in Sylacauga. We got much more to do on our Coach's Corner segment. We find out what we can look for tonight between Sylacauga and Childersburg. Let's head to our Coach's Corner.
Since 1848, First Bank of Alabama has been dedicated to our customers and excellence in all areas. With constant improvements to our facilities, to adding new products and services to better serve you, our team is fully engaged in all the communities we serve. First Bank of Alabama knows that time is money, so we offer hometown services with advanced technology that allows you to bank on your own schedule. We want to be your community bank, so stop by. Come see us at First Bank of Alabama, where you're always first.
Now offering Tempur-Pedic's newest Pro Breeze cooling mattress. Cooler when you lie down, cooler when you fall asleep, and cooler all night long. Wellness spaces are also available. Visit King's Mattress Gallery, downtown Sylacauga today, your local Sealy and Tempur-Pedic retailer.
Tired of being treated as a zero at car dealers? Well, at the Serra Automotive Group in Sylacauga, you're the hero with zero down and low monthly payments. Tony Serra Ford says try zero down on F-150s with payments starting at $419 per month. Serra Honda says zero down on Civic LXs starting at $339 per month. Serra Nissan says zero down on new Nissan Kicks and payments starting at $299 per month. At Serra Automotive, you're never a zero with zero down and low monthly payments. Serra Automotive, located on Highway 280 in Sylacauga.
Amya Inc. is a leading global producer of calcium carbonate and a worldwide distributor of specialty chemicals. Amya has an unwavering commitment to quality and total customer satisfaction through leadership in manufacturing technology, product innovation, application expertise, incomparable service, and an exceptional understanding of our customers' needs. Amya takes pride in continuous direct customer communications to understand their changing needs for new product development and logistical support. Amya Inc. is pleased to have been a part of the Sylacauga and surrounding communities since 1992.
Coosa Valley Medical Center, one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama, is also Sylacauga's largest employer. Services from the emergency room to surgery to cancer treatment to post-stroke care. You won't believe what's right in your backyard. It's Coosa Valley Medical Center in Sylacauga. So, if you're sick in Alabama, choose one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama. That is Coosa Valley Medical Center.
Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga is your destination for the highest quality health care. Our knowledgeable pharmacists are always available for questions about your medications or advice on taking over-the-counter products and supplements. Our friendly staff can assist you in choosing from our full lines of compression hose and medical equipment. And don't forget our gift department. We have a great selection of unique gifts for every occasion. Stop by and see us today. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life.
Heritage South Credit Union proudly serves the cities of Sylacauga, Childersburg, Moody, and surrounding counties. Unlike regular banks, Heritage South Credit Union is member-owned, and with over 13,000 members, Heritage South Credit Union is the premier financial institution in the markets they serve. Visit them online at myhscu.com. Heritage South Credit Union, your community credit union for over 80 years, federally insured by the NCUA.
A funeral service represents a family's final farewell to their loved ones. Knowing this, we go beyond what is expected to ensure the ceremony is beautiful and memorable, a truly fitting tribute to that special life. We invite you to visit us to meet our staff and tour our renovated facility complete with a new dining area and catering services. We've been serving the people of this area for over 40 years, and we think that you'll be pleased to find that making lasting impressions remains our first priority. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.
Where is this Childersburg program right now?
We heading in the right way. It's still that process we got to go through.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we still got the young guys that keep saying we got 5 seniors. 5, and you go back. We got a lot of count them up. We got a lot of juniors and sophomores playing a lot of quarters, but we improving. We heading the right way. It's just going to take time, but we're getting there. We're getting there.
That bodes well for the future with only 5 seniors on this team, and your underclassmen getting so much playing time.
Oh yes, they get a bunch of playing time. Got some good senior leadership, but we still want to get over that hump.
Well, tonight the season continues here in Sylacauga as Childersburg takes on Sylacauga. It's a non-regional matchup, 2 different classifications of teams that are playing, but you talk about some wars on the football field. They've had some, and probably going to be the same thing tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be coming out playing hard for us. They've been for 5 years. They've been really dominating us since 2007. So that one we had opportunity, 13-8 game. It's going to be a tough night. You know, every week for us is tough. You know, we got the good running back and Pope, quarterback. Coach Carter do a great job. They're well coached. It's going to be a difficult night trying to come out and stop what they're doing. But, you know, we're going to try to play the way we play and see what happens at the end.
In the back of your mind, and you've been open with this, you're more concerned about your team, your development of this program than you are the opponent.
Oh, we do. You know, right now we just got to develop the kids to play hard. Right now we're working on compete 48 minutes. You know, we close, about to compete the whole game, but we still got to get there.
Pope is one of the most prolific backs in the state of Alabama in any classification, and he's hard to tackle.
Yes.
And he's got a lot of speed. So how do you counteract that?
We got to game tackle him. You know, hey, that's it. You know, we don't. One man can't bring him down because he's strong. You know, he quick, can fly. So game plan, we just got to go game tackle. Everybody got to attack.
And then you've got a quarterback at Sylacauga who is getting better and better each week, and he can throw the football down the field.
He can. You know, we got to pick what we can stop, you know, because they do some RPO stuff, and he do a good job throwing the football.
All right, practice this week, coming off the loss to Dadeville, very physical football game. Where are we as far as attitude and spirits headed into this game against Sylacauga, where everybody knows everybody else?
Great spirit this week. You know, rivalry game, we ready. You know, had a good week of practice. You know, we came back trying to fix some things, but the kids know what we got to do to try to go get a win. Who steps in at that linebacker post? Of course, linebacker is one of the key spots on the defense. Who steps in for your injured player? We had to move Elijah Sim. He'd do everything for us, so we moved him in the box. We took our quarterback, Chris Swain, had to move him from the end to inside linebacker. So we got tonight 2 new guys that haven't really played it much, but got to put them in action, see what they do. You've been a part of the Childersburg program for a long time. Talk about a game or two that you remember of Childersburg and Sylacauga. They've been some great games down through the years. Oh, they've been some great ones. You know, that 2013 year when we beat them at home, we beat them 35-30, came back, played great ball. And I think that 2017, that year, I liked that game. We played them at home, had the opportunity to go score. We fumbled right there at the end. So I've been part of some of them games, but it's been some great games over the years. Mentally, that plays a big role in being successful on the football team, even though there's a big physicality part of it as well. But mentally, you know, if you have a bad snap, if you have a fumble or an interception, you just kind of teach them to move on to the next play. You got to move on to the next play. You know, tonight, in the game, you got to be mental, you know, because you're going to have some bad things happen in the ball game, and we're trying to get them out. You got to move on. You got to play the next play. You can't think about what's just happened. You got to move on and play the next play. A lot of people have asked me down through the years, Coach, about the opening 8 to 10 plays of a football game. Do you script that, and those plays are basically set in stone, what you're going to run the first few or what? Yeah, we got a script we want to go through, but sometimes you might get off a play depending what you had on the hash mark. Mm-hmm. You might flip a switch a little bit, change something there, but no, we try to script everything so that during the week the kids know, hey, this is how we want to come out and do everything. Yeah, you got to stay ahead of the change tonight, don't you? Oh, yeah, got to stay ahead of the change. All right, Coach Johnny Johnson. One of my favorite people in high school football. He's always got a smile on his face. At least he does on this show. And he's the head football coach at Childersburg here in town tonight against the Sylacauga Aggies. Kickoff at 7 o'clock. Coach, good luck tonight to the Tigers. All right, thank you. More daybreak just ahead.
Now offering Tempur-Pedic's newest Pro Breeze cooling mattress. Cooler when you lie down, cooler when you fall asleep, and cooler all night long. Wellness spaces are also available. Visit King's Mattress Gallery, downtown Sylacauga today, your local Sealy and Tempur-Pedic retailer.
Where is the Sylacauga football team in the midpoint of the season, and where can it go?
Oh, no, that's a great question. Coming out of like I said, the 2 losses we have are to the number 4 and 5, I believe, in 5A. And both those games, I believe, are 1 or 2 plays from going the other way. We're fixing to hit a stretch where we need to handle our business, and we need to get better as we go. But if we can continue to get better and stay healthy, hey, guys, the sky's the limit. We just have to believe that we can keep going and do the things we do and be consistent with what we're doing. Looking forward to every game coming up and getting into that. Really in the second half of the season is our second season. and then you got the playoffs as your third season. And those are win or go home. So the first goal is to get there. The second goal is to continue. We need a home playoff game. And to do that, we got to win out the rest of our region games. And we need to, then that'll be the first time in a long time that we've done that. And then we need to continue on. So looking forward to that, and I expect it to happen. And I expect the line, and I expect our kids to expect it and to do what they need to do to get there. And I know Coach Carter, I mean, he preaches that. He expects the highest level.
What was it like working for Coach Carter?
I'll tell you what, like I said, I've worked for 3 good guys. They've all got different personalities and different things, and every one of them did a great job. And but speaking specifically about Coach Carter, his goal is to, when he came in, just like every guys, we want to go to the next level. We want to, don't just think get to the playoffs. Don't just think I'm there and I'm happy and we're playing when it's cold and that's great. But let's win and move on. And let's get one game against, like we said, we played Leeds, we played Clay, and I promise you both of them will be down the road in the playoffs. We can play with them. We've been in the past able to play with them, but we got to believe it. The kids have to believe it.
As an offensive guy, it doesn't hurt to have a seasoned quarterback and an all-state running back there too.
It helps, and Brayson and Pope do a great job in there. And look, we're maturing as a group with him because Brayson's learning to call plays. We're getting plays called in a different way. Some of them are the same plays, but he's learning to call them in the same. He's dealing with different receivers. He's dealing with different linemen, and everybody's coming together. Pope does what Pope does, and we've got to open holes for him. But he's going to make some things happen even if you don't. So those 2 guys, we just need to come alongside and improve everywhere else, keep them moving and feel good about it.
The offensive line must do what to be a part of Sylacauga being successful against Childersburg?
I'm going to tell you, we have to, number one, do what they've been taught to do. We got to step the correct way. We got to go and follow our rules that they know. But number 2, we got to establish the line of scrimmage. We got to move it. Right now, we're not moving the line of scrimmage enough. We're doing some things, but if we can put that together over the next few weeks, we're going to be in good shape.
Your center is a veteran of the group.
He is.
And what does it mean to have him snapping the football as the most experienced guy on an offensive front?
Well, I'll tell you what, Logan, he came in and helped us some last year, and Logan being back has been one of our most consistent linemen. If you watch film, he's grading as high as anybody. Logan's done a great job of getting the snap. Number one, people don't understand how important it is just to get the snap. If you watch games, even in college, where you're affected by snaps going over the head, and when you're in a shotgun, there's a lot. You got a big nose guard. We've had a nose guard over him every game so far, the odd front. And I played center in college, so you're not only snapping the ball, but you got to handle this big guy or be able to step right away. So a center, what Logan's doing is very important, and then we got to keep him doing that. Now I got a sophomore behind him, Miles McCullough, who hadn't got any reps yet, but it's one of those things you don't swap center, especially as what we've been having. But he's one play from having to snap every down, so you got to be ready to roll. Looking for good things continue through for Logan and building depth behind it.
So you got to have contingency plans.
That's it, and that's what I've told. I had one year I lost 2 left tackles in back-to-back plays for the year. My 3rd string tackle came in, and he had to play the entire rest of the season. That was game 3. So our young guys that are sitting over there drinking water and having a good time, you're one play from. Now you're the starter, so you got to build depth, and sometimes they don't understand the sense of urgency to do that, but we're getting there.
All right, Sylacauga hosting Childersburg, kick 7 o'clock at Legion Stadium on Friday night. Coach Jeff Steers, the offensive line coach, has been there for a long time, 15, 16 years, and we appreciate Coach Steers, and good luck to the Aggies tomorrow night.
Thank you very much.
More Daybreak coming up right after this. This is brought to you by Stop and Shop Auto Sales.
Now offering Tempur-Pedic's newest Pro Breeze cooling mattress. Cooler when you lie down, cooler when you fall asleep, and cooler all night long. Wellness spaces are also available. Visit King's Mattress Gallery, downtown Sylacauga today, your local Sealy and Tempur-Pedic retailer.
Coach Johnny Johnson earlier talking about his Childersburg Tigers, who come in at 1-3, and Coach Jeff Steers, the offensive line coach of the Sylacauga Aggies, talked a few minutes about the Aggie Club. Let's head to the field for our national anthem. Sylacauga High School Marching Aggie Band with our national anthem brought to you by Sylacauga Glass. A community funeral home presents a look at our starting lineups, and Zachary Thomas Abrams has got those.
At quarterback is Sherrod Robertson, number 3. Running back Philip Tilley, number 6. Halfback Elijah Swain, number 21. Wide receiver Amari McLean, 18. Wide receiver Elijah Sims, number 23. Wide receiver Seth Garrett, number 9. Left tackle Indarius Woody, number 87. Left guard LaQuavia Stone, number 60. At center, Skylar Rice, number 62. Right guard Austin Luker, number 55. Right tackle Caleb Swain, number 71. And kicker Daniel Warlick, number 25. Defensive end, Caleb Swain, number 71. Defensive tackle, Jordan Sanders, number 51. Defensive tackle, Skylar Rice, number 62. Defensive end, Austin Luker, number 55. Linebacker, Chris Swain, number 8. Linebacker, Elijah Sims, number 23. Linebacker, Kelvin Duncan, number 5. Defensive back, Blake Loggins, 16. DB, Sherrod Robertson, number 3. Defensive back, Seth Garrett, number 55. Defensive back, Philip Tilley, number 6, and punter, Daniel Warlick, number 25.
Your defense and offensive lineups for the Childersburg Tigers brought to you by Community Funeral Home.
Quarterback, Brayson Edwards, number 1. Running back, Malik Pope, number 3. Wide receiver, Jacom Cottingham, number 4. Wide receiver, Quindavius Swain, number 7. Wide receiver, Riley Basinger, number 2. Wide receiver, Tavares Lauderdale, number 9. Right tackle, Landon Burns, number 58. Right guard, Chris West, number 62. Center, Logan Corbett, number 50. Left guard, Zy McClareth, number 54. Left tackle, Quan Beckham, number 64. And kicker, Camden Faircloth, number 19.
Defensively for the Sylacauga Aggies.
Defensive end, Kyran Hughes, number 5. Nose guard, Ethan Holmes, number 73. Defensive end, Dalton Miley, number 80. Outside linebacker, and Tony Borden, number 13. Outside linebacker, Jaquan Brownfield, number 8. Inside linebacker, Hudson Hodges, number 56. And inside linebacker, Bryant Waters, number 43. Cornerback, Jacom Cottingham, number 4. Cornerback, Tavares Lauderdale, number 9. Free safety, Jeremy Odom, number 6. Strong safety, Malik Pope, number 3. And kicker, Camden Faircloth, number 19.
Those are your offensive and defensive starting lineups. Well, the Sylacauga Aggies brought to you by Community Funeral Home. And Coach Johnny Johnson earlier talking about how they're going to try to slow down Malik Pope, who's an all-state running back for Sylacauga. And Coach Johnson said, hey, we got get a lot of people around him and tackle him, and that's going to be tough to do.
They have to, because he's a great running back.
He is no doubt that. Brayson Edwards, the quarterback, and he is throwing the ball better, and that's a good thing, too, for Sylacauga. Now, for Childersburg, only 5 seniors on this Childersburg team. So they're very, very young, coming off a loss last week to a Dadeville team that's always strong, and Sylacauga had an off week last week, so we're set to go, and you got the captains for Sylacauga. Zach, headed to the field.
Number 28 is Dexton Ty. Number 5 is Kyran Hughes. Number 9 is Tavares Lauderdale. And number 50 is Logan Corbett.
Corbett's a big guy. He's a center. And the captains for the Childersburg Tigers under head coach Johnny Johnson will be introduced in a moment. Rob Carter, in his first year as head football coach of the Sylacauga Aggies, 2-2 on the season, and Coach Johnny Johnson in his second year at Childersburg, they come in with a 1-3 mark. High school football tonight on WOTM and WOIL, brought to you by Anya, Donahue Physical Therapy, Sylacauga Parks and Rec. State Representative District 33 Ben Robbins, they headed into a special session in a few days. Heritage South Federal Credit Union got their car sale coming up soon. Talladega Revenue Commissioner Cindy Pennington, Marble City Pharmacy, Rick Morris, Coosa Valley Medical Center, and the corporate sponsor, of course, is Sarah Automotive in Sylacauga. And Zach, across the way, the captains for the Childersburg Tigers.
Captains are number 23, Elijah Sims, number 62, Skylar Rice, and number 12, Caleb Swain.
Pre-game presented by Sylacauga City Councilman District 3, Nate Brewer. You see the Childersburg Tigers cheerleading squad. And they had a big deal here at the stadium last night, Talladega County band competition. And man, you had every band around in Talladega County that was here, and you could hear them from miles away. They did a fantastic job. This is an annual event, the band competition, and it was just that. A lot of people in the stands for that. A lot of band members made their schools proud last night here at Legion Stadium here in Sylacauga. Our first down presented by First Bank of Alabama, and we'll get started with the opening kickoff in just a minute. We're back to Legion Stadium, Sylacauga and Childersburg on WOTM and WOIL television.
Since 1848, First Bank of Alabama has been dedicated to our customers and excellence in all areas. With constant improvements to our facilities, to adding new products and services to better serve you, our team is fully engaged in all the communities we serve. First Bank of Alabama knows that time is money, so we offer hometown services with advanced technology that allows you to bank on your own schedule. We want to be your community bank, so stop by. Come see us at First Bank of Alabama, where you're always first.
Captains meeting at midfield. It is Miss SHS night tonight at the high school, Legion Stadium in Sylacauga. We welcome all of our viewers across the state of Alabama on Spectrum Cable. Watching Sylacauga and Childersburg, these two schools about 10 miles apart. And it's been a rivalry for years and years, and tonight probably not going to be an exception, as both these teams know each other well. They're interlaced as far as relatives are concerned, and so it should be an interesting night tonight as the captains have met at midfield. Childersburg has won the toss, and they have deferred to the second half. Sylacauga will get the football to get things started off on a beautiful, beautiful Friday evening, and 69 degrees in downtown Sylacauga. Exactly, something about when the team breaks through the big banner right there and everybody gets fired up for the game.
Yep. And there they go.
Homestanding Sylacauga Aggies under Coach Rob Carter in his first year as head coach at Sylacauga. He was at Beauregard, led them to a state championship while there. Childersburg with Coach Johnny Johnson building this program the right way in his second year, and the Tigers head out onto the field. Only 5 seniors on this Childersburg team. Very, very young team. You see the officials meeting at midfield to go over some final thoughts and get everybody on the same page tonight as Sylacauga about to take on the Childersburg Tigers in the Sarah Automotive High School game of the week. Pre-game brought to you by Sylacauga City Councilman District 3, Nate Brewer. Zach, you had a big game last night, right?
And we lost.
Yeah, well, it was close. It was close. 0-2 on the season. Got to pick it up next week, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Zach is 11 years old. He is my grandson, one of my grandsons, and he is he'll be taking the old guy's spot before too much longer. So get him well indoctrinated. Sylacauga gonna kick off. There's Camden Faircloth. Childersburg will receive, and we are set to go. It's 24th day of September, just a gorgeous night for high school football. We are underway.
Oh.
Yep. Look at this.
It's a touchdown.
That is a touchdown on the opening kickoff. Seth Garrett. Wow. Who would have thought that?
You can tell Childersburg came to play tonight.
Sylacauga special teams falters on the opening kickoff. And Seth Garrett, the sophomore, 85 yards. And boy, he got down the sideline and he just outran everybody. Fairclough had one shot at him, but 85 yards later, Seth Garrett has 6 on the board for the Childersburg Tigers. 4 seconds gone off the clock. One after is up and good. Daniel Warlick with a point after, and Zach, just 4 seconds gone off the clock, and Sylacauga down by a score of 7-0.
You definitely didn't expect that.
So Sylacauga gonna have to pick things up a little bit. Seth Garrett, he's 5'8", 145 pounds, a sophomore at Childersburg. We mentioned this is a very young football team, and Garrett runs the opening kickoff back 85 yards. So Childersburg leads at 7-0. Just underway at Legion Stadium in Sylacauga, and that kind of pumps your defense up for Childersburg after you get a big score like that.
Yep.
Let's see what Sylacauga can do after being hit with an 85-yard kickoff return. Warlick to kick off. He's a junior. You couldn't dial up a better night for football tonight. Clear skies and temperatures in the upper 60s. Should get down into the upper 40s by daybreak on Saturday. So let's see how the Aggies respond as Warlick kicks off. Taking to the 18-yard line. Running laterally. That is Odom, and Odom got over the 30-yard line.
He was eventually wrapped down by Datavius Pointer.
So first down for Sylacauga as Odom is cut down as he crosses the 30-yard line. So first and 10 Sylacauga. At their own 31. Everybody going to be looking for Malik Pope, number 3, the tailback. Edwards looks to throw, swings it out of the backfield, 35, 38-yard line. Nice gain on first down. The reception by Antoine Odom. Borden, excuse me.
He's tackled by Chris Swain.
Pick up of about 9. Second and short. Pope hits the backfield and breaks a tackle. Dukes another tackle and he's down the sideline.
My goodness.
Pope all the way to the 25-yard line. Not only is he fast, he's strong, he's stiff arms.
For the carry it right in.
Finally brought down by Chris Swain.
Good enough for the Aggies.
But goodness gracious, that was a great run.
It was.
Turned nothing into something.
Several missed tackles by Childersburg, and Malik Pope will caused that to happen. Sylacauga got it at the 28-yard line. They bring in Hughes now, and Hughes is swallowed up. He falls forward. He may have got back to the line of scrimmage.
Number 5,
He was tackled by Elijah Sims and number 51, Jordan Sanders.
Moments ago, we had our first Bank of Alabama first down. So second down and still 10 for Sylacauga. Edwards with Pope sliding beside him, and Childersburg may have moved a little early. And they're pointing to Sylacauga, and Sylacauga pointing to Childersburg. Legal procedure against Sylacauga.
Dead ball, false start.
So a 5-yard mark off. It'll be second down and 15.
Second and 15 for the Aggies.
Ball moved back to the 33-yard line. You're just joining us. 85-yard kickoff return for a touchdown for Childersburg Seth Garrett. And as the Tigers on top 7-0 early. Swinging out of the backfield, caught. And tackled at the 31-yard line. The reception to Riley Basinger.
Tackled by Kelvin Duncan.
Duncan with a sheer tackle there.
Play picks up 2 yards. Third.
Didn't get much. Third down and long still. See if the Aggies can hit something a little bit further down the field. In the third and long. Childersburg is pointing to Sylacauga, and Sylacauga is pointing to Childersburg, but somebody moved. That's a legal procedure against Sylacauga. Again, that's the second one this drive.
Another 5 yards. Third and 18 for the
So that moves it further back. Third and about 18 maybe. Childersburg 7, Sylacauga nothing. Edwards looks to throw. Steps up in the pocket. Flips it out of the backfield. It's incomplete. He got some pressure, and Childersburg forced him to throw it a little bit early, so it's fourth down. Good job, Zach, by Childersburg defensive front.
Yep.
So that'll bring up fourth down. Early on, the Sarah Automotive High School Game of the Week. First quarter action brought to you by the Sylacauga Parks and Recreation Department. $37-yard line. Fourth down. Looking, throwing, off balance, got a man open, caught inside the 10 to the 6-yard line. First and goal, Sylacauga. Nice catch by Lauderdale.
Tackled down by Sherrod Robertson.
And a good job by Edwards to step up in the pocket and keeps his composure and finds the receiver, Lauderdale, a step or two behind the defender, so it's first and goal Sylacauga on a fourth down. So first and goal for the Aggies. Pope off left end, touchdown. That's the first Bank of Alabama TD for the Sylacauga Aggies. And they're within a point of tying it up, 7-6. The Sylacauga with fourth down and 18, convert, and then an easy run off left tackle for Malik Pope for the Aggie touchdown. Point after from Fairclough, place down, kick up. And with 8:22 remaining in the first quarter, Childersburg 7, Sylacauga 7. Back to Legion Stadium in Sylacauga on WOTM and WOIL television.
Tired of being treated as a zero at car dealers? Well, at the Sarah Automotive Group in Sylacauga, you're the hero with zero down and low monthly payments. Tony Sarah Ford says try zero down on F-150s with payments starting at $419 per month. Sarah Honda says zero down on Civic LXs starting at $339 per month. Sarah Nissan says zero down on new Nissan Kicks and payments starting at $299 per month. At Sarah Automotive, you're never a zero with zero down and low monthly payments. Sarah Automotive, located on Highway 280 in Sylacauga.
So Sylacauga answers back. Seth Garrett, 85-yard touchdown run for Childersburg, but the Aggies with a big throw and catch from Edwards to Lauderdale gets them down deep, and then Pope runs it in from 3 yards out, and we're tied at 7. Zach, I don't think I kick it to Garrett again. Driving kick at the 15-yard line.
I do give it to Garrett.
He's across the 30.
Tackled there by a lot of people. Number 4 and number 44. Number 4 was Jakari Cottingham, and number 44, Caden Mackin.
So first down for Childersburg. This is their first offensive play tonight after the kickoff return for the score earlier. At the 32-yard line, first down and 10. Off inside, a couple of 4, 5, 6 yards across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Good hard running by the Childersburg Tiger running back.
Tackled there by Jaquan Brownfield.
Tilly on the carry. He picked up 4 yards, second down and 6. Nice hole across the 43 to the 44-yard line. And
Tackled by Jakari Cottingham and Connor Twyman.
Tilly with hard running off right tackle. He got a nice little seam there. Lowers his head and gets the First Bank of Alabama first down at the 43-yard line. Chris Swain, the quarterback, he keeps it himself. And Swain goes across the 45 to the 47.
Tackled by 4 and 13 this time, Jakari Cottingham and then Tony Borden. Cottingham's been making a lot of tackles tonight so far.
Childersburg got an injured player. That's Hudson Hodges. Looks like he may have banged a knee or something there. Hopefully he's going to be okay. Hodges is a senior. They'll get him over to the table and take a look at him. Pickup of about 3 or 4 yards, so second down. Childersburg moving the football pretty good so far. A little pitch to Robertson. Robertson is at midfield. Little razzle dazzle there.
Number 3,
Tackled by Jaquan Brownfield.
Play picks up a yard.
Kind of strung it out a little bit.
Maybe 2, 3rd.
Got some help there. 6:21 to go. Third down and about 3 for Childersburg at midfield. He ran a long way, didn't make much yardage at all. Swain's a sophomore. He fumbles the football, picks it up, and Sylacauga wraps him up at the 45.
Tackled down by Anthony Borden, Luke Thomas.
Tackled for a loss of 5 on the play.
And number 5, Kyran Hughes.
So it's 4th down for Childersburg. Got to bring the punting team out with 5:44 to go in the first quarter. And with the cool air tonight, obviously we're not going to have the heat timeouts as Childersburg will punt.
Daniel Willick in to punt for Childersburg. Jeremy Odom back deep for the Aggies.
Warlick to punt. Good snap. Sylacauga coming after it. He just gets it out of it. This bounces along the sideline and is going to roll out of bounds at the 30-yard line. So Sylacauga will have it. 5:12 to go in the first quarter. Tied at 7. This is Sarah Automotive High School Game of the Week. First quarter action brought to you by Sylacauga Parks and Recreation Department. And saw Steve last night over the football game and with the City League games, and he's excited about what's happening. Had a game over Nichols Lawson Field last night. First down, Sylacauga. The swing almost intercepted, but a nice catch down the sideline with Basinger. Boy, Childersburg had that sniffed out, but they just missed it with Duncan stepping in and just missed the interception. Watch this. And he steps right in there, but just a second late, and Basinger runs to midfield.
And Blake Lodgins was in on the tackle.
Sacked all the way back to the 40-yard line.
Sacked by number 12, Caleb Swain. Amazing play there.
Edwards sacked on the play for a 9-yard loss. 2nd and 19 for the Aggies.
I just missed the block there and bring up 2nd down and very long. Back to the 40-yard line, loss of about 10. 4:32 to go in the first quarter. Sylacauga and Childersburg tied at 7. Here's Edwards moving up front. Penalty flags are down.
Looks like 62 jumps there.
Offside against Childersburg.
That's Skylar Rice.
We're talking about earlier Steve Masters, who's the athletic director for the Sylacauga Parks and Rec, and does a fantastic job. He got a lot of things going on. He got flag football. He got the middle the City League football going on for the boys too. So a lot happening for the Parks and Rec. Here's Pope. Pope to the 45-yard line before he's pulled out.
He was tackled by number
Play picks up about 10
I was
yards.
6 or 5.
3rd and 4 for the Aggies.
It's number 6, Philip Tilley.
And Elijah Sims helping out too. 3rd down and about 4. Here's Pope again. He got the first down and more in the secondary. There goes Pope, touchdown.
Touchdown Sylacauga.
Malik Pope in a huge hole by the Sylacauga offensive line. And when Pope found it, the rest is history. 50 yards for Malik Pope. And the Aggies on top 13-7. You can see why Malik Pope's one of the most thought of backs in the state of Alabama. He's a really good one. Place down, kick up. And the kick is true. With 3:40 to go in the first quarter, it is Sylacauga 14 and Childersburg 7. A couple of touchdowns by Malik Pope has put the Aggies in front after scintillating 85-yard kickoff return for Seth Garrett of Childersburg. We'll be back to Legion Stadium with more high school football on WOTM and WOIL right after this.
Amya Inc. is a leading global producer of calcium carbonate and a worldwide distributor of specialty chemicals. Amya has an unwavering commitment to quality and total customer satisfaction through leadership in manufacturing technology, product innovation, application expertise, incomparable service, and an exceptional understanding of our customers' needs. Amya takes pride in continuous direct customer communications to understand their changing needs for new product development and logistical support. Amya Inc. is pleased to have been a part of the Sylacauga and surrounding communities since 1992.
Back to Legion Stadium, Sylacauga with a couple of touchdowns here on the board in the first quarter, and Faircloth ready to kick off with the Aggies on top 14-7. Sarah Automotive High School Game of the Week, and Sylacauga, Zach answered well after that long kickoff return, got him in a hole early. Camden Faircloth kicks it away. Going to bounce around and be picked up at the 5-yard line. Boy, that was, I don't know if that was a real good idea or not, because the ball just kept bouncing around, and Seth Garrett picks it up. And so Childersburg deep in their own territory now with the first down and 10.
Pushed out of bounds there by Riley Basinger. Terrible field position for Childersburg, but maybe they can turn it around.
4-yard line where the ball spotted for Childersburg. And, you know, Garrett was kind of in no man's land where Sylacauga was coming down, and he had to do something. He thought it was going to go out of bounds to begin with, and he had no choice but to pick it up. And Childersburg get him back up inside their own 5-yard line. Not much at all.
Flag down.
There, let's get Sylacauga. Face mask against the Aggies. It's a first down.
First and 5.
So just inadvertent face mask, so it moves it out to the 9-yard line, but it gives them a little breathing room. First down and 10, or first and 5, I should say. Sylacauga defensively playing really rugged as they shut the run down. Tilly for no gain.
Tackled there by, I'm sorry, I believe that was Kyron Hughes.
Trying to find some running room, but nothing going on at the 9-yard line.
Tackled by Jakari Cottenham, Jaquan Brownfield, and Connor Twain, all helping out on that tackle.
Robertson on the carry. So Sylacauga defensively playing very well so far. Ball's out at the 10-yard line. 2 minutes and 5 seconds to go in the first quarter. Sylacauga 14, Childersburg 7. Third down. Here's Swain. And Sylacauga makes some good penetration. He got about 3 yards on the carry.
Tackled there by Bryant Waters.
It's Tilly on the carry. Not able to see the chain. We got a little tight shot right there. Not able to see the chains from where exactly we are. Now the official will stop play. They're talking to Hughes and also to Childersburg's Elijah Sims. We're what that was all about, but
Tell me when it goes to you. I'm not either.
at the 11-yard line, or make it the 14-yard line. Little pitch and reversing his field. And some running room for Tilly. Tilly's up across the 24 to the 25-yard line.
Tackled by Jakari Cottenham and also helping out Jeremy Oden.
It's kind of an odd-looking play as Tilly reverses his field and comes back and picks up some nice yardage. At the 24-yard line. Sylacauga 14, Childersburg 7. Late in the first quarter. Swain. Off right in is Tilly again. Sylacauga wraps him up.
This is low when number 56 and number 5 were on him. That's Hudson Hodges and Kyron Hughes.
2nd and 10, Childersburg.
At the 24-yard line. As the clock moves to under 30 seconds in the first quarter. 2nd down and 10. Get this one more play off, looks like. Pitch and reversing his field. Boy, Sylacauga has nothing to do with that. Whoa.
Tackled by number 60, Dalton Miley.
Robertson on the carry, and boy, Sylacauga sniffed that out really well. The first quarter comes to a close as Sylacauga leads Childersburg at the end of one by a score of 14-7. This is the Sarah Automotive High School Game of the Week on WOIL and WOTM television.
Coosa Valley Medical Center, one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama, is also Sylacauga's largest employer. Services from the emergency room to surgery to cancer treatment to post-stroke care. You won't believe what's right in your backyard. It's Coosa Valley Medical Center in Sylacauga. So, if you're sick in Alabama, choose one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama. That is Coosa Valley Medical Center.
Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga is your destination for the highest quality health care. Our knowledgeable pharmacists are always available for questions about your medications or advice on taking over-the-counter products and supplements. Our friendly staff can assist you in choosing from our full lines of compression hose and medical equipment. And don't forget our gift department. We have a great selection of unique gifts for every occasion. Stop by and see us today. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life.
And for more information about the foundation.
Seth Garrett ran the opening kickoff back 85 yards to give Childersburg a 7-0 lead, but Malik Pope answers from 3 yards out and then from 50 yards out. And Sylacauga leads after a quarter by a score of 14-7. And Childersburg with possession here at the 20-yard line as we begin the second quarter.
3rd and 14.
3rd and 14 for the Tigers. And Sylacauga intercepted. Nice interception by Sylacauga, and he just stepped right in, and that's Bryant Waters. Not a real good throw as the quarterback was hit as he released it. So Sylacauga with the interception.
1st and 10 from the Childersburg 28-yard line.
And we'll have it at the Childersburg 28-yard line. Pope with 2 touchdowns in the first quarter. Edwards throws caught. 15-yard line, 10-yard line. And out of bounds at about the 7 is Ja'Cory Cottingham.
He was pushed out by Philip Tilley.
Cottingham just went right across the middle of the field, and a nice throw from Edwards, and Cottingham got blinding speed, so it'll be first down for the Aggies at the 10-yard line. That is a First Bank of Alabama first down. First and goal at the 10-yard line. Pope off left end, nobody touches him.
Touchdown.
Third touchdown of the first half for Malik Pope off left end from 10 yards out. They just sealed off Childersburg defensive right side, and Pope does the rest. So after the interception, takes Sylacauga 2 plays to get in the end zone. Malik Pope's third touchdown of the half. Kick up is good. 11:40 to go in the first half. Sylacauga extends their lead to 21-7. Back to Legion Stadium in Sylacauga on WOTM and WOIL television running to this.
Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga is your destination for the highest quality health care. Our knowledgeable pharmacists are always available for questions about your medications or advice on taking over-the-counter products and supplements. Our friendly staff can assist you in choosing from our full lines of compression hose and medical equipment. And don't forget our gift department. We have a great selection of unique gifts for every occasion. Stop by and see us today. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life.
So after Childersburg with a 85-yard kickoff return by Seth Garrett, Sylacauga's tacked on 3 touchdowns to lead it 21-7. And Zach, Sylacauga kind of taking control of it now, looks like.
Yeah, 21-7 within the first half. That's pretty good.
Faircloth will kick off. Childersburg not able to throw the football very effectively, and that puts a lot of pressure on your running game. And Sylacauga knows that, and they're putting a lot of people up on the line of scrimmage. A squib kick just falling on at the Childersburg 49-yard line.
Falling on by Cortez Swain.
Swain is a junior. We mentioned earlier, Childersburg only got 5 seniors on this team. So first down for Childersburg at their own 49-yard line. Great field position for the Tigers.
Childersburg 49-yard.
I don't know if that was the planned squib kick or not, but Childersburg took advantage of it. First down and 10 for the Tigers. Coach Rob Carter, just first year as head football coach of the Sylacauga Aggies. Nowhere to go.
Tackled by number 43, Bryant Waters.
On carry is Garrett. Excuse me, Tilley. He's back to the line of scrimmage and nothing more. You get a feeling Sylacauga knows that Childersburg not very effective throwing the football, and they're putting a lot of people up in the box. 2nd and 10. Swain, the quarterback. He hands off. And maybe 3 yards is Tilley again. Tilley gonna be tired. He's carried the ball a lot here in the first half. Bryant Waters on the tackle for Sylacauga, the junior. So third down. The Aggies lead it 21-7. 3rd and 7. Swain hands it off again. And maybe 2 yards to the 46-yard line.
It was brought down by number 60, it's Dalton Miley.
Tilly again on the carry, so it's 4th down now. 4th and about 4, maybe 5. Childersburg coach Johnny Johnson wants to call a timeout, and you know, he's in his 2nd year. Coach Johnson is. He's a Childersburg grad, loves the Tigers, and they love him over there. But you got to win some football games, and they're 1-3 on the season after losing to Dadeville last week. Their long win on the road 2 weeks previous down in South Alabama. And this Childersburg team, very, very inexperienced, very young, and Sylacauga taking advantage of that so far tonight, leading by a score of 21-7. Sylacauga defensively putting pressure on Tilly, the running back. Sylacauga's defense with Hughes and Holmes and Miley and Borden and Brownfield and the backers Hodges and Waters, and those corners are coming up too, so it's making some tough sledding for the Childersburg running game. So Coach Johnson called a timeout, and I'm sure they'll go for it here on 4th down from the Sylacauga 46-yard line. Or maybe they just wanted to see if they could draw Sylacauga offside. Nope, they're going to go for it. A little quick punt. Pretty good idea. Wow. He almost hit one of his own players, but it rolls and stops at the 15-yard line, so turned out pretty good for him.
It was stopped by Kelvin Duncan.
So 1st down for Sylacauga at their 15-yard line, leading 21-7 with 9:35 to go in the first half. Both bands will be performing at halftime. Donahue Physical Therapy in their new location on West Fort Williams, and Ben and his staff, they do a very, very great job with the student athlete and older folks as well. And getting you back up and going from the 15-yard line, 1st and 10, Sylacauga. Quarterback keeper. Across the 25 to the 27-yard line goes Brayson Edwards.
Taken down by Phillip Tilly and Cordell Swain.
So the block is Elijah Williams, the tight end. So it will be a First Bank of Alabama 1st down for the Aggies at the 27-yard line. Three touchdowns here in the first half so far for running back Malik Pope. He got it again. He got running room again to the 40-yard line. Another First Bank of Alabama 1st down.
Tackled by Blake Lodgins.
Good enough for an Aggie Sports Network.
He's got 6 or 7 yards before any contact is made. At the 40, they'll move the chains. First Bank of Alabama 1st down.
Sylacauga from their own 40.
Beautiful, beautiful night for football in downtown Sylacauga, Alabama. 64 degrees here in the 2nd quarter. A little reverse. Boy, what's some running room. 40, 35, knocked out of bounds at about the 28-yard line. A nice play call by the Aggies. Jeremy Odom with the reverse. And he had loads of running room.
Take it out, pushed out of bounds by Seth Garrett.
Another First Bank of Alabama Aggie 1st down. At the Childersburg 30-yard line. throw it a little bit low. And, trying to get it to Cottingham, but pass was a little bit short. So it'll bring up second down.
Number 4, Jakari Cottingham, falls incomplete. Second and 10, Aggies.
So second down and 10 from the 30-yard line. And timeout is called. We'll take one as well. Sarah Automotive High School Game of the Week from Legion Stadium in Sylacauga. The Aggies 21, Childersburg 7.
Heritage South Credit Union proudly serves the cities of Sylacauga, Childersburg, Moody, and surrounding counties. Unlike regular banks, Heritage South Credit Union is member-owned. And with over 13,000 members, Heritage South Credit Union is the premier financial institution in the markets they serve. Visit them online at myhscu.com. Heritage South Credit Union, your community credit union for over 80 years. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Coach Johnson and his defensive staff exhorting one another as Sylacauga has them on their heels right now. As Sylacauga leads it 21-7, Coach Carter and his offensive staff putting the pressure on this young Childersburg defense. Second down and 10. Just inside the 30-yard line.
For the Childersburg 29.
Pope bulls his way to the 25, pick up a 5, third down now.
Tackled there by Elijah Sims.
Play picks up 4 yards, 3rd and 6 for the Aggies.
Third down and a long 5 yards to go for Sylacauga. They're in 4-down territory now, leading 21-7, 7:10 to go in the first half. Edwards has got 3 receivers to the top of the screen, and he's looking that way. And he throws in a lot of traffic, incomplete. Intended for Jeremy Odom, 4th down. On the coverage for Childersburg is Brasher.
Edwards pass intended for number 6.
So 4th down.
Incomplete. 4th and 6.
And Sylacauga sends trips receivers to the top of the screen again. To a slot Pope beside him. And he's going to roll and throw, and he's on the run, and he's going to be sacked and fumbled the football. Childersburg got it back at the 30-yard line. That was not a pretty play.
Hit loose by number 23, but recovered by number 12. Elijah Sims was the one who cracked him, and Caleb Swain was the one who picked it up.
So at the 30-yard line, Childersburg recovers the fumble. And that play, Edwards is unsure whether to throw it or run it. And Childersburg gets to him, and the Tigers will have the football at their own 30-yard line now. Childersburg's got to generate some kind of offense. They're pulling out all stops, but Sylacauga is up to the task so far.
Tackled down by Connor Twyman.
2nd and 8, Childersburg.
Robertson on the carry. Childersburg trying a lot of different looks, but so far not very effective. Pick up a 2. Swain in the spread. He keeps it and gets close to the first down. He has the first down well over the 40-yard line, all the way across the 45 to the 46 to the 48-yard line. Wow, powerful run.
Swain with the carry at left end. Play good enough for a Childersburg first down.
He just kept those legs moving and moves the chains.
48-yard line.
That's the First Bank of Alabama first down. So a couple of first downs for Childersburg running the football. They've got it at the 48-yard line. Pick up of about 2 is Tilly again.
Tilly with the carry at left guard, or left tackle rather. Play picks up 2 yards, 2nd and 8, Childersburg.
Five minutes to go in the first half. Sylacauga leads Childersburg 21-7. Odd formation for Childersburg. Here's the quarterback keeps it himself, and he's tackled at the 48-yard line in Sylacauga territory. So we're bring up 3rd down.
Right guard.
Tackled by Jaquan Brownfield.
Play picks up 2 more yards, 3rd and 6 for Childersburg.
Swain on the carry. Swain is just a sophomore himself. They'll bring up 3rd down now with 4:25 to go in the second quarter. Sylacauga leads at 21-7. Childersburg led on with the opening kickoff for a touchdown with 4 seconds gone in the game, but it's been Sylacauga since. Nice run, first down. Childersburg inside the 45 to the 42-yard line. Just hard running, and that's Tilly.
Left guard.
And he seemed to be getting stronger. He's just 150 pounds, sophomore for the Childersburg Tigers.
Taken down by Connor Twyman.
First Bank of Alabama first down for the Childersburg Tigers. This drive started at the 30-yard line at their Sylacauga 41 now. Here's Tilly off left end. He's tripped up after a gain of 2 yards.
Tripped up by number 43, that's Bryant Waters. We've been hearing his name a lot tonight.
Picks up 2 yards. 2nd and 8, Childersburg.
So second down with 3:25 to go in the first half. Sarah Automotive High School Game of the Week brought to you in part by Donahue Physical Therapy. 39-yard line there, mark it. Second down and 9. Tilly off left end again. Looking at his blockers and pushing his way forward. And let's see where they'll mark it.
Tilly with the carry.
Looks like a penalty flag is down as well. It's on Childersburg's sideline. And let's see what the penalty is.
Jeremy Odom and Jaquan Brownfield were the ones that pushed him out.
Usually, if it's on your sideline and the penalty flag down, a lot of times you're going to get the benefit of the call, and that's the personal foul face mask against Sylacauga. So that's going to mark it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19. So 2:58 to go. Very impressed with this Childersburg drive after it looked like that they couldn't get out of their own way. But now then, they're moving the football well. That's the First Bank of Alabama first down at the Aggie 19. Plenty of time to go, under 3 minutes working in the second quarter. Direct snap now to Tilly. Tilly circles left in, and Sylacauga wraps him up after a gain of about a yard.
Taken down by Bryant Waters and Jaquan Brownfield.
Play picks up 1 yard, 2nd and 9.
Just under 2:30 left in the first half.
Didn't get much on that one, did he, Zach?
Nope.
Second down and 9. Clock continues to move. Sylacauga on top with 3 touchdown runs from Malik Pope. 21-7. Here's Tilly direct snap, and he didn't get much. May have got a yard.
Tilly again with the carry at right guard.
Started there by number 73, Ethan Holmes.
So 3rd down and long with 1:44 to go. And I think we got an injured player for Childersburg. And let's get a break in here as well. Back to Legion Stadium in Sylacauga. The Aggies on top 21-7. This is WOTM and WOIL High School Game of the Week.
A funeral service represents a family's final farewell to their loved ones. Knowing this, we go beyond what is expected to ensure the ceremony is beautiful and memorable, a truly fitting tribute to that special life. We invite you to visit us to meet our staff and tour our renovated facility complete with a new dining area and catering services. We've been serving the people of this area for over 40 years, and we think that you'll be pleased to find that making lasting impressions remains our first priority. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.
State Representative Ben Robbins along with us for high school football, and as you see, the injured Childersburg player helped off the field.
That's Caleb Swain.
Yeah, it'd be not good if they lose Swain. He's one of their better players. We mentioned Ben Robbins. Ben, portions of Clay, Coosa, and Talladega counties, our state representative, District 33, and they'll be, I think Governor Ivey has called a special session, maybe for even next week. Be headed back to Montgomery, and Ben does a great job, and we're glad he's a part of our high school football coverage. 1:20 to go. Little reverse to Robertson. And Sylacauga is not fooled at all. And Robertson is hurt. See Sylacauga coming up, and boy, that was a great tackle.
So Bryant Waters with the big hit.
He has had a lot of those in the first half.
Play picks up 2 yards.
Robertson is hurt bad, looks like. Maybe holding his leg. 1:09 to go in the first half with Sylacauga leading 21-7. A promising drive for Childersburg, but they've got a couple of players that have been hurt. And Robertson seems to be shaken up pretty badly as they get the trainer out to take a look at him. Both bands will be performing at halftime, as we had and both these bands performed last night here at the stadium in the band competition here in Talladega County. Robertson is being helped off the field and can't put any pressure on that right leg, doesn't look like. We'll get him checked out. Hey, appreciate Rick Morris. Rick, I haven't called on Rick one time that he hadn't been able to help us with student athletes as Childersburg calls it timeout. But Rick Morris ran for office here back a couple of years ago. He was raised here in Sylacauga. He's one of those Mill Village guys who's gone on and done well for himself. He has a trucking company, logistics company, and moves a lot of freight. Very, very well thought of, and we appreciate Rick Morris, logistics management consultant in Temco. And he has been a friend, and we appreciate him. Proudly supporting high school football is Rick Morris. He's a big Auburn guy, and he and his wife, they may be at the stadium tomorrow in Auburn for Auburn, and should be an easy win for the Tigers tomorrow, as well as for Alabama. Field goal coming for Childersburg. Daniel Warlick. And it's going to be about a 32-yard field goal. High snap. And it is blocked. Field goal attempt is blocked. And Sylacauga running back the other way with it. All the way to midfield. So Sylacauga with a blocked field goal. And so the Aggies will have it in great position with 56 seconds to go in the half. I don't know who blocked it.
Looks like it was Jakari Cottonham.
There's a lot of people around it for sure. So the Aggies swat away an opportunity that Childersburg had, the most promising drive, about the only drive that Childersburg had in the first half. So Sylacauga with a first down at midfield, and the Aggies, I'm sure, will try to put more points on the board. Edwards. And Edwards goes to Pope. Pope's coming this way. The field stretched out, and Pope's tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Tackled there by Elijah Sims and Seth Garrett.
49-yard line, clock running, nearing 30 seconds. Trips receivers top of the screen. Sylacauga tries to go deep down the field. Looking that way, throwing, and it's off the hands of the intended receiver, Basinger. It'll be third down. That was a catchable ball, but Basinger just had it hit off his hands. So third down and long from the Aggie 49-yard line. We got kind of a little bit stale here in mid to the latter part of the first half for Sylacauga offensively. Again, they wind up and throw it right down the middle of the field, right back to Basinger. Basinger's in the secondary, inside the 20, and he will score. Basinger from 51 yards, a throw and catch from Edwards to Basinger. He went right back to the well with Basinger after he missed the first one. And Basinger made a couple of guys miss, and he runs into the end zone from 51 yards out. So the Aggies on the board again, 27-7.
It was a great play by Basinger.
Basinger is one of those seniors. And that's a big touchdown for Sylacauga late in the first half. And the kick is up, and the kick is good. So with little under 13 seconds left to go in the half, Sylacauga leads Childersburg 28-7. As the Aggies put a big touchdown on the board right at the end of the first half, and you could just see the air come out of Childersburg's defense as they certainly didn't want to give that up. And the Aggies extend their lead to 3 touchdowns now. Childersburg limited on numbers. They're limited on experience. Sylacauga is got a veteran team. They've got a good mixture of seniors and underclassmen. Sylacauga looking for their 3rd win of the season. Kind of been an odd year for the Aggies. They lost to Leeds, and the 2 games they've lost have been to the 4 and 5 ranked teams in the state in 5A. They lost to Leeds, who's unbeaten, and Central Clay County, which is also unbeaten. Faircloth kicks it deep down the field, bobbling around, and it's touched by, I think it was touched by a Childersburg player, but it's out of bounds. So Sylacauga really with 2 undefeated teams that they've lost to. They beat Tallahassee 2 weeks ago and were off last week. They had a forfeit win over Lincoln earlier due to a COVID case for Lincoln. So it's been an odd year the first half of the season for Sylacauga. Let's see what the officials are going to call here. Legal procedure against a kicking team and personal foul against Childersburg, so it's offsetting penalties. Sylacauga leads at 28-7, and Childersburg will have it at their 30-yard line.
We got a kickoff out of bounds against Sylacauga.
Let's see if they mark any yardage off here. This is one of those where it can take a while if we're not careful to get this ironed out. Both bands performing at halftime. Sylacauga leads at 28-7. As yardage is being marked off against Sylacauga. And the personal foul was against Childersburg, so they're coming back the other way. And they'll spot it at the 20-yard line. Legal procedure on the kicking team and a personal foul against the receiving team. So it's a first down for Childersburg from their 20.
After the penalty,
and the clock will run out after this play. More than likely, as Childersburg is just going to play it safe, looks like, with the one snap, and they'll go to the dressing room with Sylacauga leading Childersburg by a score of 28-7. The Aggies on top on Miss SHS night at Sylacauga High School. The Sarah Automotive High School game of the week. The Aggies on top 28-7. Back on their halftime show after this.
Now offering Tempur-Pedic's newest Pro Breeze cooling mattress. Cooler when you lie down, cooler when you fall asleep, and cooler all night long. Wellness spaces are also available. Visit King's Mattress Gallery, downtown Sylacauga today, your local Sealy and Tempur-Pedic retailer.
Since 1848, First Bank of Alabama has been dedicated to our customers and excellence in all areas. With constant improvements to our facilities, to adding new products and services to better serve you, our team is fully engaged in all the communities we serve. First Bank of Alabama knows that time is money, so we offer hometown services with advanced technology that allows you to bank on your own schedule. We want to be your community bank, so stop by. Come see us at First Bank of Alabama, where you're always first.
Tired of being treated as a zero at car dealers? Well, at the Sarah Automotive Group in Sylacauga, you're the hero with zero down and low monthly payments. Tony Sarah Ford says try zero down on F-150s with payments starting at $419 per month. Sarah Honda says zero down on Civic LXs starting at $339 per month. Sarah Nissan says zero down on new Nissan Kicks and payments starting at $299 per month. At Sarah Automotive, you're never a zero with zero down and low monthly payments. Sarah Automotive, located on Highway 280 in Sylacauga.
On behalf of the Talladega County Board of Education, Superintendent Dr. Suzanne Lacey, Childersburg High School Principal Michael Pinson, Assistant Principal Hillary Rogers, and Band Director Joanna Finch, we proudly present the Childersburg Marching Tiger Band. The band is under the student leadership of Woodwind Captain Molly Robinson, Brass Captain Grace Wildsmith, Band Captain Henry Mazzell, Drumline Captain Chloe Younger, and Drum Major Julie Ford. The band will be performing some classics from the award-winning band Chicago. Written by James Pankow and sung by Terry Capp, Make Me Smile was recorded in 1970 on their second album entitled Chicago. Drum Major Julie Ford, is your band ready? Please welcome to the field the Childersburg Tiger Marching Band. 1972 for their album Chicago 5, Saturday in the Park helped push the album to the band's highest ranking as it rose to number 3 on the charts. We now present Saturday in the Park. The band will close tonight's show with Chicago's Latin-driven I'm a Man. Ladies and gentlemen, the Childersburg Marching Tiger Band.
Amya Inc. is a leading global producer of calcium carbonate and a worldwide distributor of specialty chemicals. Amya has an unwavering commitment to quality and total customer satisfaction through leadership in manufacturing technology, product innovation, application expertise, incomparable service, and an exceptional understanding of our customers' needs. Amya takes pride in continuous direct customer communications to understand their changing needs for new product development and logistical support. Amya Inc. is pleased to have been a part of the Sylacauga and surrounding communities since 1992.
Coosa Valley Medical Center, one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama, is also Sylacauga's largest employer. Services from the emergency room to surgery to cancer treatment to post-stroke care. You won't believe what's right in your backyard. It's Coosa Valley Medical Center in Sylacauga. So, if you're sick in Alabama, choose one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama. That is Coosa Valley Medical Center.
Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga is your destination for the highest quality health care. Our knowledgeable pharmacists are always available for questions about your medications or advice on taking over-the-counter products and supplements. Our friendly staff can assist you in choosing from our full lines of compression hose and medical equipment. And don't forget our gift department. We have a great selection of unique gifts for every occasion. Stop by and see us today. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life.
Heritage South Credit Union proudly serves the cities of Sylacauga, Childersburg, Moody, and surrounding counties. Unlike regular banks, Heritage South Credit Union is member-owned. And with over 13,000 members, Heritage South Credit Union is the premier financial institution in the markets they serve. Visit them online at myhscu.com. Heritage South Credit Union, your community credit union for over 80 years. Federally insured by the NCUA.
the Sylacauga Aggie marching band. Assistant drum major.
Since 1848, First Bank of Alabama has been dedicated to our customers and excellence in all areas. With constant improvements to our facilities, to adding new products and services to better serve you, our team is fully engaged in all the communities we serve. First Bank of Alabama knows that time is money, so we offer hometown services with advanced technology that allows you to bank on your own schedule. We want to be your community bank, so stop by. Come see us at First Bank of Alabama, where you're always first.
Great job by both bands at halftime, presented by Marble City Pharmacy. We are at Legion Stadium in Sylacauga. Miss SHS night tonight for the Sylacauga Aggies. The Aggies doing their part in leading the Childersburg Tigers by a score of 28-7. And the Aggies expected to win tonight. Got off a slow start, but have come back and scored very late in the first half. Over in Winterboro, fourth quarter action, or third quarter action, it is B.B. Comer leading Winterboro by a score of 40-6. Let's take a look at some of the halftime first half highlights tonight. In this one, as Childersburg got out early with an 85-yard kickoff return to set the tone. Seth Garrett with the opening kickoff. He's down the right sideline, and he outruns everybody. And Childersburg on top 4 seconds into the game with a point after, 7-0. But Sylacauga comes right back as the Aggies with their all-everything running back. That's Malik Pope from 3 yards out. The Aggies tie it at 7, and Malik Pope from 48 yards down the middle of the field, and you can see why he is well thought of. Malik Pope, his second touchdown of the night. Here's number 3 off left end from 15 yards out. Malik Pope with 3 touchdowns. And finally, right before halftime, a big throw and catch for Sylacauga. Edwards to Basinger from 51 yards out. So Sylacauga leads at halftime over Childersburg by a score of 28-7. High school football is brought to you tonight by Omnia here in Sylacauga, one of our largest employers in the marble industry here. Donahue Physical Therapy, Sylacauga Parks and Rec, State Representative District 33 Ben Robbins, Heritage South Federal Credit Union. By the way, they've got their big car sale coming up in just a few days at Heritage South. Talladega County Revenue Commissioner Cindy Pennington, appreciate Cindy. Hope she's doing well tonight. Marble City Pharmacy, Mr. Rick Morris, and also Coosa Valley Medical Center. Coosa Valley Medical Center, front line is Coosa Valley Medical Center with the doctors, the nurses, and all of the staff there. We applaud them. They've had a really, really challenging year and a half with COVID and then with the Delta variant, but they have stayed the course and do a wonderful job at Coosa Valley Medical Center, and we're so proud that they're in our community. Our top employer in Sylacauga is Coosa Valley Medical Center. Don't forget they offer the vaccine, the COVID vaccine, every Wednesday from 8 until noon at Coosa Valley Medical Center, and they just do a fantastic job, and we're very, very fortunate and blessed to have Coosa Valley Medical Center here in Sylacauga. Second half action coming up. Sylacauga leads this one by a score of 28-7. We're back with the second half kickoff right after this.
Tired of being treated as a zero at car dealers? Well, at the Serra Automotive Group in Sylacauga, you're the hero with zero down and low monthly payments. Tony Serra Ford says try zero down on F-150s with payments starting at $419 per month. Serra Honda says zero down on Civic LXs starting at $339 per month. Serra Nissan says zero down on new Nissan Kicks and payments starting at $299 per month. At Serra Automotive, you're never a zero with zero down and low monthly payments. Serra Automotive, located on Highway 280 in Sylacauga.
A late touchdown throw from Edwards to Basinger extends Sylacauga's lead to 28-7 as we go to work in the third quarter, and the Aggies will have the football to begin with, as Daniel Warlick will kick off for the Childersburg Tigers. Warlick puts a leg into it, taking it in at the 15-yard line. And over the 30 to the 32 goes Lauderdale. So it'll be first down for Sylacauga, leading 28-7. Third quarter action brought to you by Talladega County Revenue Commissioner Cindy Pennington. We appreciate Cindy and all the work she and her staff does with the Talladega County Revenue Commissioner's Office. First down, Sylacauga from their 32-yard line, leading 28-7. Zach will be back with me in a few minutes. He is on assignment right now. He really is. Pope, 40-yard line. Breaking your tackle, he's at midfield. Pope, steady step down the sideline. One man to beat, Pope. Touchdown, Aggies. Oh, wow. Malik Pope, first play for scrimmage. He tiptoes the sideline. And he's hit, spins away, and 70 yards later, he's in the end zone. Fourth touchdown of the night for Malik Pope, and it's 34-7. Pope, very strong upper body, and there he is right there, very happy young man. So 21 seconds into the third quarter, and Sylacauga extending their lead to 35-7. Just underway here in the third quarter. We mentioned Cindy Pennington.
39 to go in the third quarter.
She is Talladega County Revenue Commissioner and does a splendid job. She has been on with us on our Daybreak show numerous times. And Revenue Commissioner's Office, that's where all the money flows through, your money. And Cindy and her staff do a fantastic job. They've been challenged by COVID as well. And they had to close down for a couple of days a few months ago because of COVID, but they're back at it now. And Cindy, she was elected to do the job, and she does the job very, very well. Talladega County Revenue Commissioner Cindy Pennington. So Sylacauga will kick off, leading 35-7. Camden Faircloth ready to kick it away. $11:39 to go in the third quarter. High, tall kick at the 20-yard line. 30 to the 35, and a lot of red shirts around it, 37-yard line. And the kick return by Tilly. And Sylacauga had a lot of people around it, including Anton Borden. So first down for Childersburg at the 37-yard line, trailing 35-7 early in the third quarter. Let's see if Childersburg offensively can get something going. They've had really one offensive drive for the entire first half, and it resulted in a blocked field goal. So not a whole lot of offense for Childersburg. And we've got a timeout right here by Childersburg with 11:31 to go. Let me mention a couple of our other sponsors while we've got a little time here. Heritage South Federal Credit Union. They've got their big car sale coming up in early October. Also, Marble City Pharmacy, their gift shop. Man, I was in there today, as a matter of fact, and they got a beautiful, beautiful gift shop in their store. That's Marble City Pharmacy. Jared and Jacob and all the staff at Marble City Pharmacy. Rick Morris, appreciate my friend Rick Morris. You know, his mom died just a few months ago, and Rick just sold her house. It's been kind of a traumatic time for Rick and his family. with the loss of his mom, but we appreciate Rick sponsoring high school football here on WOTM and WOIL television. Sylacauga with some fresh players in the game early on here in the third quarter. As Childersburg got a timeout without running a play to begin the third quarter. So here they are now with a first down and 10. They flip it out to Garrett, and Garrett is tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Number 9, Garrett, with the carry at left end.
Tackled by Brownfield.
Second and 10.
You just see the Sylacauga just got too many people to block, and they just clog up everything. Also there is Anton Borden for Sylacauga. So second down and long for the Childersburg Tigers. Second and 10. 35-7. Brantley Carr is the offensive coordinator at Childersburg, and his father, Bruce, is the radio guy at B101 FM and WFEB. Of course, Brantley played football at Sylacauga High School. And, got a penalty against Childersburg. 5-yard mark off. And Brantley is the father of 2 children, and he and his wife and of course the Carr family all live here in the Sylacauga area. So second down and 15. High snap headed for the end zone, and the quarterback falls on it back at the 15-yard line. So nothing going right for Childersburg right now. Good job by the quarterback Swain to get on the high snap, and it just kind of looked like it was going to bounce in the end zone. It just kind of bounced laterally, and Swain fell on it. So it's third down and very long now for Childersburg. And the night seems to be getting longer for the Tigers. Bad snap again, and they flip it out into the flat. And penalty flag is down. That may be a face mask against Sylacauga. Young man we've called a lot of times tonight, Bryant Waters for Sylacauga on the tackle, but let's check the penalty flag. In case you're just joining us, Childersburg, Seth Garrett ran the opening kickoff back 85 yards for a touchdown, and to put Childersburg on top. It didn't last long. Sylacauga comes back. That's a major distance face mask penalty against Sylacauga.
15 yards.
So they restart the clock with 9:30 to go. Still third down now. Thought they had to give them a first down, but it's not. It's third down and still long after the bad snap earlier. So third down and long. And another penalty flag down. It looks like this time Childersburg may have jumped a little prematurely. That'll be 5 yards against the Tigers. So like molasses here in the third quarter for Childersburg. They're having a tough time getting going.
On the offense. 5-yard penalty. Third and 25 for the Tigers.
Third down and very long for Coach Johnny Johnson's Childersburg Tigers. Coach Johnson joins us every Friday morning, brought to you by Community Funeral Home with the Coach Johnny Johnson Show. A lot of movement for Childersburg. Another high snap. And in a lot of trouble. And tackled back at the 13-yard line. They're having all kind of problems with their snaps.
He's tackled out of bounds.
Connor Twyman with the tackle. And really, you can't blame Swain. He did everything he could. So 2 bad snaps, actually 3 bad snaps on this drive. So Childersburg will punt it away. Warlick stands inside his 5-yard line. 8 minutes and running in the third quarter. Warlick takes a snap, and gets it out of there, almost blocked. And it's going to take a bounce, and Sylacauga, I think they fair caught that thing. And then trying to run with it is Odom. So Sylacauga will have the football.
Fair catch for number 6, Jeremy Odom.
Odom called a fair catch and then decided he's going to run with it. But the officials had stopped the play. Now the penalty flag down. That's going to probably go against Sylacauga.
Delay a game penalty against the Aggies.
Delay a game.
They're trying to return the fair catch.
Good idea by Odom, but it didn't work out. It's cost him 5 yards. And it'll be at the Childersburg 46-yard line.
First and 10 Aggies.
Sylacauga convincingly in front, 35-7. Pope with 4 touchdowns in the game. They go back to him again. Oh, excuse me. Great play fake by Edwards, and he pays for it, though. Goodness. At the 42-yard line, he is hammered hard.
Edwards with the carry at left end. Play picks up 4 yards.
Big 51
2nd and 6 for the Aggies.
over there, and also that was Jordan Sanders. And Loggins, I think, was there too. Here's Pope. He's inside the 40, so about the 38-yard line, 3rd down.
Pope with the carry at right guard.
Sylacauga leading 35-7.
3rd and 2 for the Aggies.
Pope tries to find a little running room and gets a few yards, but not a whole lot. Pope's going to get a breather here. And the Aggies bring in Hughes. Hughes is a big guy, but he got some power. Edwards fires, caught. 30-25 inside the 25 to the 23-yard line. On the reception is Braden Large, the sophomore.
Play good enough for an Aggie Sports Network. 1st down.
Large found a little seam and makes a reception. And he's to the 23-yard line. And, you know, quietly, Brayson Edwards is having a fine game throwing the football. That's the First Bank of Alabama 1st down. At the 23. And Sylacauga trying to hurry and get a player off, and they may have had to call a timeout. Nope, penalty flag against Sylacauga. They had too many men on the field.
Be a 5-yard penalty. 1st and 15.
So they mark off the 5-yard penalty, legal participation. At the 27-yard line, 5:46 clock moving in the 3rd quarter. Edwards with Hughes back there with him. And Hughes is hit and falls forward to the 30-yard line. You see good penetration
Kyron Hughes with a carry
by
right
Childersburg.
Play
And
loses 2 yards.
the big 71, that's Caleb Swain.
2nd and 17 for the Aggies.
Swain is a good-looking athlete. Defensive end at the 30-yard line. 2nd down, and they got to get to about the 13-yard line for the 1st down. As Edwards keeps it himself on the bootleg, and Edwards falls into the 24-yard line. So it'll bring up 3rd down.
Edwards with the carry at left end.
Edwards does good with the play action, and he fooled the defensive end for Childersburg and makes a good run out of it. 3rd down. Childersburg leading, Sylacauga leading 35-7. Third down and 12. Sylacauga late getting a player in. That's Cottingham. Childersburg shifts their defense. And flipping it out of the backfield to Cottingham is a very minimal gain, so it'll bring up fourth down. With Sylacauga leading 35-7 here at Legion Stadium in Sylacauga. It's the WOTM WOIL High School Game of the Week, and looks like Sylacauga going to go for it here with a third down and 10, or fourth down and 10, excuse me, as the Aggies will go for it here on fourth down. As Edwards is rolling this way, looking. Edwards squares his shoulder, throws across into the end zone, and it is incomplete. So Childersburg will take over on downs. Pass intended for Swain. But good coverage by the Childersburg Tigers. And that's Blake Loggins, the sophomore, 155-pounder. So Childersburg takes over on downs, trailing 35-7, 3:54 to go in the third quarter. Sylacauga back in action next week. They will be on the road for a region matchup against Elmore County. They got Elmore County, Beauregard, and Talladega, and Holtville. 4 region games back to back to back to back. Not much happening, maybe a half yard.
Tilly with the carry at right tackle.
Tilly on the carry, and Tilly's probably had 20 to 25 carries tonight for Childersburg. And hasn't had a lot to show for it. Sylacauga leads it. Ethan Holmes on the tackle, by the way. 35-7. Second and long. Tilly fumbles the football. It's on the ground. Childersburg picks it up. And ended up with it to Seth Garrett.
Tilly with the carry at left guard, fumbled.
Thing bounced around right into his hands. You watch
third and 4.
Garrett just in the right place at the right time. So to bring up third down, 2:44, the clock running in the third quarter. Third and about 5. Up in the middle, short of the first down, but he did cross the 30-yard line. And official stop play is a big pileup in the middle of the field. On the carry for Childersburg then was Elijah Sims.
Play good enough for a Tiger first down.
It is a Tiger first down. First Bank of Alabama first down. So Childersburg moves the chains at the 32-yard line, trailing 35-7 late in the third quarter. Little inside reverse handoff.
Garrett with the carry.
Garrett on the carry.
Play picks up 3 yards.
Sets up in the wing and then just comes and takes a little flip from the quarterback. They've done that quite a bit, but not a whole lot of success with it as far as moving the football down the field. Jeremy Odom having out on the tackle. Second down and 7. Here's Tilly. And Tilly's got the 37-yard line.
Tilly with the carry at right guard. Play picks up 3 yards.
Ethan Holmes again on the tackle for Sylacauga. Big number 73. So 3rd and 4 now. With a minute to go in the third quarter. Sylacauga sends in Luke Thomas. Third down and about 4. And Tilley's not going to get there.
Tilley with the carry on that
Pushed
guard.
back at the 39-yard line.
Play picks up
Ethan
a yard.
Holmes
4th
again,
and 3, Childersburg.
kind of plugging it up, along with Luke Thomas, who just checked in. So that's going to bring up a 4th down, and that might be the final play of the third quarter, with Sylacauga leading 35-7 after trailing 7-0 with just 4 seconds gone in the football game. Childersburg may get this one snap off, and they do. And the first down on the run for Childersburg, that is Seth Garrett.
Play good enough for a
And that is a First Bank of Alabama first down as Garrett circles left in. And he's driven out of bounds by Connor Twyman. First quarter about to come to a close, but there's still a little bit of time as the Sylacauga got an injured player. And that's Bryant Waters, and man, it would be a blow to lose him. He played an outstanding game defensively tonight. There's Coach Anthony Jacks, defensive coordinator for Sylacauga, as he checks his team out and checking on Waters. Waters is a junior. He's hurt his shoulder. Check on that in just a minute. Rob Carter in his first year at Sylacauga after a successful run at Beauregard, including a state championship. Sylacauga leads Childersburg right now 35-7. And the third quarter comes to a close without a snap. Sylacauga 35, Childersburg 7. You're watching high school football on WOTM and WOIL television. This is Sarah Automotive High School Game of the Week.
Amya Inc. is a leading global producer of calcium carbonate and a worldwide distributor of specialty chemicals. Amya has an unwavering commitment to quality and total customer satisfaction through leadership in manufacturing technology, product innovation, application expertise, incomparable service, and an exceptional understanding of our customers' needs. Amya takes pride in continuous direct customer communications to understand their changing needs for new product development and logistical support. Amya Inc. is pleased to have been a part of the Sylacauga and surrounding communities since 1992.
Coosa Valley Medical Center, one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama, is also Sylacauga's largest employer. Services from the emergency room to surgery to cancer treatment to post-stroke care. You won't believe what's right in your backyard. It's Coosa Valley Medical Center in Sylacauga. So, if you're sick in Alabama, choose one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama. That is Coosa Valley Medical Center.
The colors being lowered at halftime. And Sylacauga, the flag being folded in the north end zone. Sylacauga in command of this one by a score of 35-7, and Zach Sylacauga with a touchdown in the third quarter. That's 4 touchdowns tonight for Malik Pope, who's having an outstanding game again.
Yes, he is. It's going to be hard for Childersburg to come back in this one.
Well, it's going to be tough. Childersburg having a very difficult time tonight offensively. And just really outmanned at this stage. Childersburg with Chris Swain at quarterback. At the 45-yard line. They've not thrown the football many times at all tonight. Up near midfield is Tilley. And if there's been a spark tonight offensively for Childersburg, it has been Tilley.
He's tackled there by number 6, Jeremy Odom.
At midfield. So second down and 5. Penalty flag gets down. It may be holding against Childersburg as Tilly on the carry again to the 45-yard line, but that's probably going to be marked off. Blocking below chop block against Childersburg. You don't see that call very often. We've had it twice this year. So that penalty is marked off against the Tigers. It is marked off from midfield, so it's going to go back to about the 35-yard line. 15-yard penalty. So Sylacauga leads at 35-7. Childersburg next week, they will be on the road to Beulah, and that is going to be a region matchup for Childersburg, and they need to win that game to keep their slim playoff hopes alive. And then they come back to Childersburg to take on the top-ranked team, or one of the top-ranked teams, Montgomery Catholic. Looking to throw and firing, and it is batted away. Great job defensively for Sylacauga. Lauderdale on the coverage.
Swain's pass batted down by number 9, Bill Lauderdale.
So one of the few times that Swain has thrown the football tonight, he throws into triple coverage and it's incomplete. So 3rd down and 10. I'm probably going to see Sylacauga play more and more younger guys, underclassmen, here in the 4th quarter.
Yes, because in a league like this, they pretty much got it in the bag.
Childersburg got to call a timeout, and Coach Johnson says, "Come on, guys, let's go." And they get the timeout, and 35-7, Sylacauga over Childersburg. Back to Legion Stadium after this.
Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga is your destination for the highest quality health care. Our knowledgeable pharmacists are always available for questions about your medications or advice on taking over-the-counter products and supplements. Our friendly staff can assist you in choosing from our full lines of compression hose and medical equipment. And don't forget our gift department. We have a great selection of unique gifts for every occasion. Stop by and see us today. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life.
I told you about Marble City Pharmacy, beautiful gift shop, and you just saw some pictures of it there. And, the seasons are changing, and fall in the air, and won't be long, it'll be the holiday season. So you need gift ideas, it's Marble City Pharmacy and their gift shop. Of course, for any prescription needs, it's Jared and Jacob, all the folks at Marble City Pharmacy. So after the Childersburg timeout, Zach, Sylacauga leading 35-7. Chris Swain, the quarterback. Throwing, and is almost intercepted.
Great coverage there by Jakari Cottingham.
Cottingham had a good break on that ball. I thought he might pick that off.
4th down.
So it's 4th down. He and Lauderdale both were over there. So Childersburg will be forced to punt. Incomplete pass stops the clock with 10:39 to go in the game. 4th down and long. Bad snap, and the punter falls on it. And Sylacauga will have it at the 19-yard line.
Warlick drops the snap.
Daniel Warlick had to fall on it.
That is on the 20-yard line.
And Lauderdale
Sylacauga takes over.
is there to make sure he doesn't go anywhere with it, so it'll be 1st and 10 Sylacauga from the Childersburg 20-yard line. So Sylacauga with some fresh troops coming into the game now. leading 35-7. Still got the same backfield they started with. And here's a big guy up in the middle. He bulls his way inside the 15 to about the 13-yard line. That's Hughes.
Tackled down there by he was first hit by Sims, then came in Philip Tilley and Kelvin Duncan.
So second down and about 3. Option to Pope. Pope's in trouble. Pope dances and makes something out of nothing. He gets maybe a yard out of it.
Tackled down there by number 16, that's Blake Lodgins.
It'll be 3rd and short. Sylacauga leads 35-7. The clock running with the Aggies deep in Childersburg territory after the muff punt attempt shortly ago. Back to Hughes. Hughes off left end. And Hughes is near the end zone. And let's see, they stepped out of bounds at about the 3.
Hit out by Philip Tilley, who looks to be a little bit hurt on that play. He was a little slow getting up.
Hughes pretty nifty to be a big guy like that. Hughes said, hey, I thought I got in.
Ladies and gentlemen, next week, we have a home.
Childersburg got an injured player, looks like. We're going to have to see about him before we can get to play snap. And that is Tilley. And boy, Tilley played a fantastic game. Offensively, he's carried the football a lot of times tonight. Played defense as well, and he's a tired young man. So Sylacauga will improve to 3-2 on the season. The 2 losses come to unbeaten Leeds and unbeaten Central Clay County. And they're ranked in the top 5 in Class 5A. So Sylacauga has lost to some 2 teams, both unbeaten at this point in the season. So here they come to the line of scrimmage with the 1st and goal. And penalty flags down.
False start against the Aggies. That'll be 5 yards.
5-yard penalty against Sylacauga. Zach, when does your football team play again?
I think it's next Tuesday.
Play it at Childersburg, right?
Yes, sir. Just like this game.
Logistics with integrity. That's one of our great sponsors tonight, Rick Morris. Off right in. Nothing happening there. Tackle at the 9-yard line.
Taken down by R.J. Swain.
Basinger on the carry then. Sylacauga running clock near 8 minutes, leading 35-7. Sarah Automotive High School Game of the Week as Swain goes to the top of the screen for Sylacauga. Basinger to the right side. Here's Pope circling left in. We've seen him do that a lot. That's his 5th touchdown of the night. Malik Pope. Good block on the corner by Brownfield, and that springs Malik Pope into the end zone.
And that's another touchdown for Sylacauga.
41-7. Sylacauga has an injured player. Not good. Looks like he got an injured leg, may have a cramp or something, I don't know. But hopefully it's not serious. Both these teams played very, very hard tonight. Childersburg just kind of outmanned a little bit as they're in the rebuilding process under Coach Johnny Johnson. That's Brownfield who made the key block being helped off the field.
He's been doing pretty great tonight. He's made a lot of tackles and a lot of great plays.
He is favoring his right leg. When he falls, as maybe cramps. Hopefully that's what all it is. So Sylacauga with the point after from Camden Faircloth.
Camden Faircloth in to attempt the extra point.
41-7. Sylacauga having their way against Childersburg tonight. Place down, kick up. And the kick is through. And when you got a guy that can kick extra points just like taking a drink of water, and that's how Faircloth is. I mean, he's just a machine-like with his extra points, a good kickoff guy. And Sylacauga is blessed to have him on their team for sure, and what he brings to the team. Coach Rob Carter in his first year at Sylacauga. Looking down the road, Sylacauga has the bulk of their region games coming up. They'll travel to Elmore County next week, and then host Beauregard for homecoming on October the 8th, and then play Talladega at Mary Dumas in Talladega, which is a winnable game for Sylacauga. Of course, at Holtville, last year, Holtville knocks off Sylacauga, and the senior night for Sylacauga against Holtville on October 22nd before they close October 29th to get Benjamin Russell. Faircloth kicks off at the 20-yard line. He touched the ground back. It's Elijah Sims.
Elijah Sims with a return after the
Hughes makes the tackle for Sylacauga. 7:39 to go in the fourth quarter. The Aggies on top 42-7. Coach Anthony Jacks, defensively, his team has thrown a shutout. Opening kickoff for a score. Diving ahead to the 26-yard line. And that is Tilly again.
And that's Jakari Borden on the tackle.
Sylacauga getting a lot of younger players in. Nolan Gordon, the freshman. You know Nolan.
Oh, that's my cousin.
That is.
Pushed out by pushed out by Hudson Hodges there.
Garrett on the carry. And Nolan's a freshman, isn't he? Yeah.
Third and 7, excuse me.
Third down and very long. For Childersburg. Here is Swain running the option. He is throws into the rest and is intercepted. Maybe an easy touchdown.
Good Lord.
Right in the hands of Odom. Yeah. Garrett was under duress. Excuse me, Swain under duress. And throws the interception. But a good job defensively by the Aggies putting pressure on the quarterback.
Yeah, great job by Bryce Odom. He was the one who rushed the quarterback and pretty much brought him to the ground.
48-7. Maybe a player short with the extra point. Now they're going to have to call a timeout, looks like. That's Hudson Hodges. And also Jaden Bryant hurrying in. And a low or high snap, and the kick is up. And the kick is good. Faircloth, he wasn't bothered at all. He just automatically kicked it through. It's 49-7 with 6:18 to go in the football game. We're at Legion Stadium in Sylacauga. The Sarah Automotive High School Game of the Week on WOTM and WOIL television. Back in 30 seconds.
Heritage South Credit Union proudly serves the cities of Sylacauga, Childersburg, Moody, and surrounding counties. Unlike regular banks, Heritage South Credit Union is member-owned. And with over 13,000 members, Heritage South Credit Union is the premier financial institution in the markets they serve. Visit them online at myhscu.com. Heritage South Credit Union, your community credit union for over 80 years. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Jeremy Odom with the interception and touchdown for Sylacauga as they increase their lead to 49-7. Faircloth preparing to kick off yet another time. At the 10-yard line. There's Seth Garrett. He crosses the 30 to about the 31. It's like you're saying that with the kickoff return by Garrett to start the game, it didn't look like it was going to turn out the way it is now.
Yeah, I thought Childersburg would have scored way more than just the first touchdown, but it was still a great play on the first play, but I thought they were going to still be in it at this point.
49-7. Coach Carter and his team really able to play most anybody and everybody off the bench tonight. And that's a good thing down the line as they get more and more experience. Here's Swain. And he hands it off and running room across the 35 to the 37-yard line.
Tackled there by Elijah Williams and also Caleb Story.
Sims on the carry holding against Childersburg. That will negate that run. Elijah Sims, the senior. You know, we saw him at quarterback against B.B. Comer. It seemed like forever ago. Penalty marked off back to the 22-yard line. Next Thursday night, we will have our game of the week. We'll be back here at Legion Stadium for B.B. Comer hosting Horseshoe Bend, a region matchup for the Tigers, who are having their way with Winterboro tonight, big time. Movement and penalty flags are down once more. That's against Sylacauga this time. So the Aggies penalized 5 yards. Seems like the clock not running fast enough. 5:34 to go in the game. Sylacauga 49, Childersburg 7. If you're Coach Johnny Johnson, you just got to keep working, got to keep teaching. You got to remember this very young football team. Again, only 5 seniors on this team. They run that play several times tonight, and most times it's ended up like that.
Tackle behind the line of scrimmage by Caleb Story.
Seth Garrett just nowhere to go. Good open field tackle. Caleb Story, the sophomore in the game for Sylacauga. Jamari Jeffries, the sophomore in there as well. Elijah Williams, the sophomore for the Aggies. Here's Tilly. Tilly, biggest run of the night for Childersburg out to the 45-yard line.
Tackled there by Caleb Story again and Jakari Cotton.
Tilly with the strongest run of the night for Childersburg, and that is a First Bank of Alabama first down. So grateful to all of our many sponsors for helping us bring you high school football again this season. Here's Tilly off right tackle, and he's still moving across midfield to the Aggie 48-yard line.
Tackled there by Dexter Ty and Chris Walker.
Tilly won't have to be rocked to sleep tonight. He's been a workhorse for Childersburg. Big number 60, he pushed him about 5 yards. Stone coming out. To the 39-yard line runs Elijah Sims.
Tackled there by Jaden Bryant.
Run that play a lot of times tonight from either side, and they've had some success with it on this drive, but most of the night it hasn't been very effective for them. That is a First Bank of Alabama first down. At the 38-yard line, under 3 minutes remaining. Here's Tilly. Excuse me, that's not Tilly, that's Seth Garrett. Garrett's out of bounds.
It was a great run until he was finally tackled by Dexter Ty.
Seth Garrett with a nice run. And he's pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Here's Tilly. Tilly near the goal line to the 1.
Taken there by Jerry and Dillard.
All right, Zach, you got the call. From here on out. Take us on in.
Childersburg down on the 1. Just over 2 minutes left in the game. Don't know for sure what happened there.
Looked like Sims' knee
he need.
went to the
Third
turf
down.
as he took the snap.
It's third down.
3rd and goal from inside of the 1.
About 1:40 left in the game. Childersburg down on the 1. And the whistles blow. See what's happening. It's a flag.
False start against Childersburg. That'll
On
back 'em up 5
Childersburg.
yards.
False start.
It'll be 3rd and goal.
I'll
from
move him
about
back. With just over minute and a half left in the game. So they're moving back to about the 5-yard line. Swain takes a snap, hands it off. And touchdown Childersburg. That's Philip Tilley with a touchdown. That's their second touchdown of the game. With minute 11 left. It's pretty good way to end the game there, but still got a minute left.
I think Tilley should be given a reward as far as he worked tonight.
He should. Warlick, and it's blocked. Blocked by Sylacauga and recovered by Julius Taylor.
So the minute 11 to go in the football game. Sylacauga leads Childersburg 49-13. Back to Legion Stadium after this.
A funeral service represents a family's final farewell to their loved ones. Knowing this, we go beyond what is expected to ensure the ceremony is beautiful and memorable, a truly fitting tribute to that special life. We invite you to visit us to meet our staff and tour our renovated facility complete with a new dining area and catering services. We've been serving the people of this area for over 40 years, and we think that you'll be pleased to find that making lasting impressions remains our first priority. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.
Sylacauga 49, Childersburg 13. Jim Adele and Zachary Thomas Abrams with you tonight, and you're just getting a taste of the future of calling high school football on television with Zachary Thomas. He's 11 years old.
Childersburg getting ready to kick it away. That's a good kick. Covered. Cuts it back. And he is finally tackled there by number 9, Seth Garrett, whose name's been called a lot tonight. As just under a minute left in this ball game, where Sylacauga put on a show, but Childersburg never gave up.
Next week is a home game against Elmore County here at Legion Stadium.
Sylacauga goes out on the field to do the last couple downs of the game.
Now, I mentioned that Sylacauga travel next week. Public address announcer said they play here next Friday night. So B.B. Comer plays on Thursday night. Sylacauga plays on Friday night next week. So
it's kind of a half stiff arm, half tackle there. R.J. Swain with the tackle.
Gabe Harrell, the freshman, on the carry for Sylacauga.
35 left in the game. Sylacauga leading 49-13. Fakes the handoff, slips a little, and he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Tackled there by both. Let me see here. Austin Luker and Caleb Swain for Childersburg. With 10 seconds left in the game, it's been a very hard-fought game by both teams, and that'll wrap it up. It was a great game. Childersburg tried their best, but Sylacauga comes out on top, 49-13.
Sylacauga, Miss SHS night, very successful for the Aggies, and Coach Rob Carter gets his first win against this Childersburg Tiger football team. Coach Johnny Johnson disappointed, but yet knows that this is a very young football team, and it is a work in progress. We look at highlights of tonight's Sylacauga 49-13 win. And here is the opening kickoff. It seemed like a long time ago. Seth Garrett, Zach, from 85 yards out on the opening kick.
Yeah, that was a great return by Seth Garrett.
But Sylacauga, they're right back, and there's reasons why Malik Pope is so well thought of in high school football, and he takes this one from about 6 yards out. Malik Pope is first of 5 touchdowns of the night, and here he is again from 48 yards out. Malik Pope, you just don't teach that cut like that. He's just a great player. Malik Pope with his second touchdown of the night, and Sylacauga wins at 49-13. Here's Pope from off the left end now, as he continues to add to his total of touchdowns. And a big play right before halftime, Edwards to Basinger from 51 yards, and the Aggies run out to a 35-7 lead at halftime. And Sylacauga continues to pour it on in the second half as they beat Childersburg 49-13. Here's Malik Pope with another touchdown. It's hard running. He breaks tackles. He's got great speed, great vision, and balance. And Malik Pope, as the Aggies run away with this one by a score of 49-13 over the Childersburg Tigers, and we're not done yet. Here's Pope with his 5th score of the night. Just a great player, great blocking by Sylacauga, and the Aggies win this one by a score of 49-13. And here's the interception, Zach, and great interception and run in for the touchdown by Jeremy Odom.
No doubt about that. Sylacauga was just doing that all night.
So the Aggies with a 49-13 win, and here's Childersburg, and that is a great finish for a young man by the name of Tilley. And it's 49-13, Sylacauga with the win over the Childersburg Tigers tonight, and Miss SHS crowned here at the stadium tonight as well. That's your final. Sylacauga 49, Childersburg 13. Zach, it's been fun again.
It has.
All right, the Aggies win it 49-13. Sarah Automotive High School Game of the Week brought to you by a lot of our great sponsors. Pregame show by District 3 Sylacauga City Councilman Nate Brewer. National Anthem sponsored by Sylacauga Glass. Didn't the Aggie band do a great job on that? Starting lineup, of course, by Community Funeral Home. First down by First Bank of Alabama. First Alabama Bank, Amya, Donahue Physical Therapy, Sylacauga Parks and Rec, State Representative District 33 Ben Robbins, Heritage South Federal Credit Union, Talladega County Revenue Commissioner Cindy Pennington, Marble City Pharmacy, Rick Morris, and by Coosa Valley Medical Center. Hope you have a fantastic weekend. Sylacauga 49 and Childersburg 13. For Zachary Thomas, I'm Jim Adele. God bless you. God bless America. Stay safe, everyone.